Good day, viewers. Welcome to Verdict TV. The news headline: Wahala. See mind-blowing amount of money that Tinubu's government wants to spend on ministers' accommodation that will shock you. They just appointed them today now, 21st of August 2023. So, ibo la tún já sí báyìí? Ha! You know, hey, these people, are they trying to say they don't even have accommodation? Or, okay, let's assume, of course, there will be accommodation allowance, but does it need to be an outrageous amount? Oh well, let's go into the details. The housing allowance for the newly appointed ministers will cost the Bola Tinubu administration roughly 1.37 billion naira over a 4-year period. This is true, despite the fact that the government removed the fuel subsidy in order to raise more money for development due to Nigeria's economic crisis. According to a Sunday Punch report, housing the ministers in the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) of Abuja will cost the nation roughly 343,025,000 naira yearly. The president disclosed the portfolios of his ministers on Wednesday, and they are scheduled to take office on Monday, which is today. However, it is anticipated that the rejected ministerial nominations will be replaced. The federal government will therefore spend 1.37 billion naira on housing for the 45 ministers designate over the course of 4 years, using that an annual allotment of 3.43 million 25,000 naira. The allowances, according to the report, are based on information compiled from a document downloaded from the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission (RMAFC) website. It includes housing allowance, 200% of the basic salary; domestic staff allowances, 75% of the basic salary; utility allowances, 30% of the basic salary; and furnishings allowance, 300% of the basic salary. Furniture allowances is often provided just once every 4 years, in contrast to other allowances paid on a monthly basis. 13 of the nominees were named ministers of state, according to the list of ministers' portfolios, while several new ministers were also established. With 48 nominees, Tinubu set a record for the most ministerial appointments in Nigeria's Fourth Republic 1999 to the present, which experts said would make the expensive governance even more expensive. Despite promises to lower the expense of governance, Tinubu has already nominated 48 potential ministers, breaking the previous record set by Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, Jonathan, and Buhari 24 years ago. Each minister is entitled to a housing allowance of 4,500,000 naira, a domestic staff allowance of 1.52 million, a utilities allowance of hey, my goodness, a utilities allowance of 0.61 million, and a furniture allowance of 6,008,000 naira, which is given once every 4 years, according to Sunday Punch. A housing allowance of 3.92 million naira, a domestic staff allowance of 1.47 million naira, a utilities allowance of 0.59 million naira, and a furniture allowance of 5.87 million naira, each payable once every 4 years, are all available to each minister of state. According to a study of the data, Each minister is anticipated to receive a yearly allowance of 7.7 million naira, while each minister of state is anticipated to receive 7.45 million naira. Each minister receives 30.8 million, while each minister of state receives 29.8 million over the course of 4 years. The 32 ministers will cost the nation roughly 985.6 million in total, while the 13 ministers of state would consume about 387.4 million naira over the course of 4 years. This also implies that the 45 ministers would cost the nation 1.37 billion naira in total over the course of 4 years. This drew a lot of attention, and many Nigerians used the comment section to express their opinions. Hey! Na so million, billion. These people have not even spent 24 hours in power. See the plans they have for accommodation. Really? And you know, there are people that even their 2 year salary is not up to their furniture allowance. What are they saying? What exactly are they saying? Okay, so moving on to our comment section. The law on Twitter says, "You sure say person go survive this man?" Like, yeah, I no sure. I no sure. Na only God fit back us up for this plan o. Because imagine all the million, billion wey we dey hear now. For 4 years. Lord have mercy. I really pray that this judiciaries, they know what they are doing, and they please just tell us who our real president is very fast, because the plans that Tinubu had for us is not of good at this point. It is not of good. Hey, okay. Mikoko says this is not news. It is a normal thing to give ministers accommodation if appointed. Sahara reporters are always trying to cause apprehension in the country. But please, Mikoko, is it that they don't have house before now? Not even house. They don't have houses. Are you trying to tell me that Nyesom Wike doesn't have house? Even with the fact that he's even a minister of FCT now, there's nothing anybody can tell me that when he before now he definitely goes to Abuja. Where does he sleep? Under the bridge? Stop playing. He doesn't sleep under the bridge. He has accommodation. So what is stopping him from saying, okay, let's use our money to get houses? Like, this is literally the official statement, not their whole, as time they go now. No wonder most of them have pot belly. Oh wow. So Nwada Oluchi says these guys wants to embezzle money, as much money as possible. My sister, even me sef shock. Like, and the funny thing is, nobody can confront them because they are literally doing it with their full chest. Nobody can confront them. Imagine being appointed in the morning, and by this time we're already seeing this person, million. What? Even if it's people that are okay, these people, what? When I saw the list, I was looking like, these people just want to come and flex and collect our money. Like, no cap. Hey, judiciary court of law, all eyes are on you. That is all I can say at this point. And please make it snappy, because we really do not have all the time in this world. Please share your thoughts in our comment section, because this matter, even till now, I'm still opening my mouth like, wetin wa occur? What exactly is going on?